Sorry. Hey guys, so this is going to be a video response to Leslie's Pay It Forward challenge, and I will put a link down below. So I decided to do a gift for my mom for Mother's Day. I thought Mother's Day was next month. It's not. But I got a good start on it, so I'm in good shape. So, I decided to alter this jewelry box for her, and I hope there isn't too much of a halo effect happening with my camera. Let me just say, giant pain in the butt to do. I probably won't alter another big box like this anytime soon because the sanding took me days. Especially getting the velvet out of the drawers. And the velvet wasn't hard to remove, it was the cardboard that they put under the velvet. So it just clogs up the sandpaper. Anyways, so I made this for my mummy. And she came in my room when I was adhering the paper, and she's like, "Oh, that looks cute." Or she said cute or pretty or something. And I didn't say anything. You know, I said thanks, but I didn't say anything. I wanted to say, well, that's good because it's yours. But anyways, I guess I'll get started with it now. Yeah, it's really getting washed out now. The paper that I used was that Paper House brand garden stack that I just got. And Leslie, I'm not sure if you consider your flowers roses or not, but here's some roses for you. And I just kind of went with the red and green theme because that's what the sheet of paper was, the colors, and I just adhered that. And there's a red doily. I know the video is really washed out. I don't know what's going on. And I've got 3 of Leslie's large flowers on there. I just put some red glitter glue down in the centers. That's what's shiny. I've got some green leaves from Bonnie that Bonnie gifted to me. I've got some little flowers here that still gonna look. Some little flowers that Leslie had gifted to me. I've got some red fabric rosebuds, and yeah, it's not gonna work in various places. It's just a very awkward thing to show. I don't know where I got the red doily from. Could have been my neighbor, could have been the thrift store. I don't know, but it was pretty. I really like red. And it's not my favorite color, but I really like it. I don't know how to explain it to you. So this is what the inside looks like. That pattern paper was on the back side of the rose paper, and instead of cutting up both sheets of the rose paper that were in the pad, I decided it might be fun to just mismatch it all and you know, dig through my scrapbook and find, or my scrapbook, dig through my scrap paper and find what pretty green papers I had that were scraps and just adhere them. So that's what I did. So this was that was a scrap paper. I thought it looked cool. I thought this pattern right here, I thought it looked very vintagey, and that looked vintagey. So I was attempting to go for a really vintagey retro look. I don't know if I accomplished that or not, but it's okay. So there's the front. And I broke off the little handle thing here when I was trying to pull it out because it wasn't attached with screws. It was like a prong, like that you'd stick into a bookshelf, and I broke it. So I couldn't find any cool metal pieces to put on there that were wide enough to get so that you'd have a good grip. So I just glued that little flower bead on there, and that works good. So there's that scrap paper. That came from Bonnie. This is like a blue color. It really doesn't go with the colors on the box, but I liked it so much I wanted to put it on there. Both these two top ones are scrap paper from Bonnie too. Bonnie sent me her scrap paper, which I love. I don't mind getting partial sheets of paper, more the merrier. Yeah, and I had that out, so this paper was really thin, so I had to glue it to some cardboard and then glue it to the bottom because there were still chunks of cardboard everywhere that I couldn't get off. And the most challenging part of this was the ring part, because I wasn't sure how when I bought this box, I wanted to turn it into like craft storage. So I was planning on just putting a thick magnet in the ring part, and then so that you could just stick random metal bits on there. So I wasn't sure what to do with it. Then when I decided to turn it into a jewelry box for my mother, where we decorate the jewelry box that was already a jewelry box, I had to figure out how to create a ring, recreate the ring holder, because I had to rip out the nasty mustard velvet. That is, why would you make mustard velvet? Mustard is a very difficult color to place anywhere. And it really does, the color mustard really does not belong in a jewelry box. So I had to rip out the mustard velvet. And so what I did was I just glued a whole bunch of sheets of foam together, play foam. And then I glued some felt over that, and then I cut slits in it, and I left a ring in there so that you could see that it still works as a ring holder. I'm not sure how well it's going to last. She's just going to have to put her rings in it that she don't wear as often. That's that. So anyways, that's my entry for the challenge. I really hope this box works out. I usually don't make my mother gifts because she appreciates them, but they just end up on the floor and getting trampled all over and ruined, and then all that time and energy and money and supplies you put into a project to make for it is just trashed. So I usually don't make her nothing, but my mother leaves her jewelry absolutely everywhere, and she doesn't have any place to put it. So I was kind of doing myself a favor when I made this for her, but anyways, I hope it works out okay, and I hope she likes it. The only thing I'm concerned about is that the drawers are kind of sticky. I had to use Craft Smart paint because I ran out of vanilla paint in the Apple Barrel brand, and I don't buy a lot of Craft Smart. I just, for some reason, I prefer Apple Barrel better, even though they're both cruddy paints. But, has to be the Craft Smart paint that has some, even though it's a matte paint, I think it's got some type of, a little bit of varnish in it, because matte paint shouldn't stick. You know, it should be very dry feeling. You shouldn't be able to hear this on a matte paint. That's a squeaky sound. That's what you get from varnish. So I'm a little disappointed, but yeah, I mix a whole bunch of vanilla paint with with a little bit of, I think it was like green apple in the Apple Barrel paint. I didn't put very much. I wanted a minty green. Anyways, that's it. Leslie, thanks for having the challenge, and good luck to everyone. Bye.